Russell Martin, we've been here before after heavy defeats, but is that the worst one yet?
No, not in this league. We haven't been here, Chris. I disagree. It's rubbish. Yeah, the worst one yet. Yeah. Simple answer. I can't give you any more than that. Yeah.
Can you begin to explain what happened out there today?
No, gave up. Too many lads gave up. It's as simple as that. Need to take an honest look at ourselves. Keep getting told to Premier League players and all that. It counts for nothing. If you can't fight and you can't win a battle, we didn't win a battle all over the pitch. Simple as that. First half were okay. They didn't have much, and then to capitulate that in the second half, it's humiliating. And if it doesn't hurt people enough, then they need to take a look at themselves. Simple as that. But we need to bounce back. We have been here before. Some words have been said there, and there'll be some more words next week. That's for sure. But we have to make sure we bounce back.
Yes, that game was 1-0 with half an hour to go. What happened in that last half an hour was alarming, wasn't it?
It's more than alarming. It's embarrassing. If I'm being honest, it's embarrassing. It's more than alarming. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen at any level of professional football, especially at this one, with the players that we've got, with the squad that we've got. You're chasing a goal and you're going to be open, etc. But after that, if you're going to be losing, you don't, as a team, you need to then decide, actually, we're not going to win this game. And there's a way to go down and a way to lose, and that's not it. And that's not acceptable for us, for the fans that came down, for the football club as a whole, and for individual players. And like I said, if you don't feel that way, then you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, and Brighton weren't even made to work that hard for some of those goals, were they?
No, that's solid. They're organised. We knew they were going to be decent. There's no way they should beat us by 5 goals. Didn't have to work hard enough for some of them. Point out to individual areas, blah, blah. We're saying it for weeks, but it's not good enough.
Yeah, you talk about words being said in the dressing room by the manager or by you, but by other players?
Yeah, I certainly said a piece, manager said, but it's got to mean something. And it's got to be acted upon. It's as simple as that. Because, like I said, there's a way to you can accept a defeat at times if you've given everything and you've performed as well as you possibly can. I think we've done that for 60 minutes. After that, I don't think we have, if I'm being honest.
It's very raw still, of course, but when those words were being said in the dressing room, did you like the response you were getting from teammates?
How could you? No one can respond today when we lost 5-0. It's as simple as that. There's not one person who can stand up and say and answer back. People have to express their opinion. Guys, I couldn't tell you what the response was. Not interested in the response. The only response we need to give now is on the football pitch.
We have spoken after heavy defeats before, but I've never seen you quite like this before. I've never seen you hurting this much after a defeat.
It always hurts to lose, but maybe it's because I've got a bit more on it. I had a lot of family in the crowd, etc. I don't know. But it's, you're probably right. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to be standing. I don't want to be standing here, but I have to. As captain of a football club. And like I said, we have to make sure now, part of my role next week is to make sure that we get lads ready to respond and to bounce back.
How do you do that?
We'll see how lads react on Monday. It's as simple as that. As professionals and as people, we'll see how everyone has to come together. And for those that don't, I'm sure they won't be there to respond on Saturday. So it's up to us to bounce back now. What I've always said all along, we've got a lot of good characters at the football club, a lot of honest lads. That doesn't change. On the back of one performance like that doesn't change. That's people, that's personalities, that's character. So we have to make sure we go and prove that again next week.
Thanks for talking to us, Russell.